Hello YouTube, this is the Transformers Addict, coming again at you with my top 10 tankformers. And to start off, let's head to the honorable mentions. And now Skullgrin and Earthspark Shockwave are both really great molds. They fall slightly short of my top 10, which, that's alright. I do really like both of them. They are great molds. But I would say Shockwave would have to be the bottom of this list, with Skullgrin being just barely above him. That's part of the reason why. Once you get him into a good pose, this isn't really even a good pose, but some sort of pose, his knees are actually kind of weak, but on my copy anyway, so sometimes he likes to fall over. With Skullgrin, he just doesn't really fit in with the rest, so. Now, to move on to my number 10. Now, Warpath here is one of my favorite bots that I have. He's a really good mold, but, you know, compared to the rest of these guys, he does fall into the number 10 spot, which, it's okay. He's really great. I love the head sculpt. I love really everything about him, except for the parts forming. That's part of the reason why he's that's part of the reason why he is in the number 10 spot. I just love the way he looks. Yeah, he's a great figure. If you guys don't have him and you find him for cheap, get him. He is awesome, and you can also have tank chest, turret chest. I mean, you already technically do have turret chest, but longer turret chest. Okay, now to move on to number 9. Brunt here does fall into my number 9 spot, partly because of a Hasbro's goof, and they accidentally gave me 2 right feet. So, he doesn't really transform correct, and just makes the tank mode look a little bit less elegant than what it would be. But, yet again, it's a really good mold. I really like it. So, move on to number 8. Now, my custom Perceptor here, which, he's a really good mold. I'm not really done with him yet, as you can see with the light blue compared to the dark blue, which it's going to be. I've yet to finish him, but he is going to look really good once he's done. I know you guys are probably going to say, but he's a microscope. No, actually, well, he is also a microscope, but he does also become a tank, which, once we get the vehicle modes here in a little bit, you will see. Which technically makes him a triple changer. So, he will be in my triple changer video here in the next couple of days. It's going to be my top 5 triple changers, or somewhere around there. So, let's move on to number 7. Yeah. My number 7 spot goes to Megatron, which you're probably thinking, well, this is the Siege mold. Why would I put Megatron so low on the list? Because of the tank mode. I truly prefer the rest of their vehicle modes, tank modes, over this guy's. And I guess you're wondering about the fusion cannon. I never had it. I got this guy from a thrift store, so I just never had it. He is a really great mold, though. Does he deserve the Matrix? No. Okay, on to number 6. My number 6 has got to go to my custom impactor. If my camera will focus, come on, camera, focus on his face. This is what we're focusing on, camera. Give me just a sec. Now, one of the reasons why he's in number 6 instead of number 5 is because he just technically looks better. This is the Decepticon version instead of the Autobot version, well, Wrecker version that one is. So, I love the dual guns I was able to give him, which replaced the cannon that comes with the Wrecker impactor. So, let's move on to number 6. Number 5. Yeah, I meant number 5. Which you guys should already know is the Wrecker impactor. Yet again, he is a really great mold. I absolutely love him. My dog, of course. It's just a really great mold. I love it. There's not much else to say. You find it cheap, get it. It's amazing. So yeah, let's move on to number 4. This point is where the decisions started getting harder, because this is an absolute amazing figure. I absolutely adore this mold. It's just one of my favorites. The reason I've placed it at 4 is because the tank mode, even though it is a tank, it's not technically the type of tank that I'm looking for in this video. Which, even though it's a tank, which is why I included it in this video, and it looks really good as the tank it becomes. I just think those guys pull off a better tank mode. And now he's not focused again. Great. Anyway, let's move on to number 3, which I might get a little bit of controversy with this one, but I personally think that his tank mode is better than Galvatron's. I know some people don't like the nose cone sticking out so far, but don't ask me why I have 2. I just think he looks amazing. Besides for on this copy, the tank turret broke off, so that's actually the reason I have 2. That and there's a part missing inside the chest. I just think he pulls it off really well. I absolutely just love the overall design of this figure. It looks amazing. It's great. So, let's move on to number 2. Which I had to give this one to the Bumblebee movie Shockwave. I know some people don't like that he doesn't have a bicep swivel. I don't really care. He looks amazing. The light piping is amazing. This is probably the best Shockwave I own. He's just amazing. So that's why I put him at the number 2 spot. Now, you can guess who's at number 1. Which my number 1, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I absolutely love this guy. One of the best tankformers I've ever gotten. Truthfully, some people don't like that he doesn't have any gimmicks, but seriously, you expect gimmicks to happen anymore in 2024? Well, I guess this guy came out in 2023, but besides the point. He just absolutely looks amazing. I love the way he looks. I love the way he transforms. And I did slightly modify him, that way his turret can rotate all around and kind of give him a... Yeah, we don't talk about that. And the way that his tip of his turret can come off, you flip around the hand and plug that in to his hand. I think that's really cool. The one thing I don't like about this is on the box they have this painted silver and it's not painted silver, so it's kind of a letdown. But it fits on there snugly. One thing that I don't like is how the ears come off so easily, or horns, whatever you want to call them. But yet again, he is an amazing figure, and one of the funniest parts is how you can get the full one thing, just the one scene. I'm pretty sure this is just mainly for the combination between him and, dang, I'm blanking on his name. But you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He absolutely looks amazing. So, let's move on to a little talk before we get to the vehicle modes. So, let's talk things that I want in the future. One thing that I want, either like a commander or Titan class, which some people want him to be a leader, is Rise of the Beasts Stratosphere. I just want a big bot of him to go on the shelf. He would look absolutely amazing with all that. Or if he was a commander, he would probably scale better with these type of guys, which I'm probably going to end up customizing him, at least touching up paint and stuff on him, so stay tuned for that. It would be amazing to have that, especially if it came with, like, little bots. If it was a commander, I would want it to come with little bots. But, which, that would also scale with the weaponizer Air Razor, so. Another commander or Titan that I would want is Rescue Bots High Tide, which, yet again, we've only got one Rescue Bots character so far, but we know we're gonna get more in the future. Like, we know that we're gonna be getting a Heat Wave, which we're probably gonna be getting the other two main bots too. Who knows who we're gonna get after that. We're probably gonna end up getting an Optimus and Bumblebee. I would just really love a High Tide. That would just be awesome. HasLabs. Primus. Primus would be a good fit. And maybe if they did a Titan Unicron to go with Rise of the Beast too, that would be absolutely amazing. But we all know that wouldn't happen. They're probably just gonna make Stratosphere Leader 2, if they make Stratosphere. And Transit will probably end up being a Voyager Leader, something like that. Probably one of the big Voyagers, kind of like Shockwave. But, you know, it is what it is. It would just be fun to have a bus transformer. Like, I don't think there's very many, if at all. any bus transformers. That would just be fun to have. Same with like a tractor transformer. I don't remember even having. I don't ever think. I can't think of any tractor transformers. That would be, well, any tractor transformers that have actual toys. Which that would just be fun. A new Astro Train. Which, yes, the one that we have now is fine, but it could be upgraded. Another thing is a new Overlord, a new Six Shot, a new Octane. That would be absolutely amazing. Maybe Armada Jetfire to go with the Optimus. Just stuff like that would be absolutely amazing. Try to think of another big boy. Maybe we get a Studio Series The Last Night. Oh no, Edge of Extinction. Triple Changer Drift. That would be absolutely amazing. Because we know we're getting the Last Night / Age of Extinction Optimus in Studio Series in 2025. Combiners. We already know we're getting the Aerial Bots, Superion. We know we're getting Devastator. If we're getting Bruticus is unclear at the moment. Superion. I already said Superion, never mind. Defensor. Just bots like that. Be absolutely amazing. Like a new Combiner Hotshot, that would be perfect. I plan on getting both Superion and Devastator when they come out, and Bruticus too, if that is going to be a Bruticus. Because we don't know if the Swindle that we're getting is going to be G1, which is Bruticus, or it's going to be animated, which doesn't make Bruticus.